Hello, guys. Welcome back to Red Lentil Healing. So, Amy Coney Barrett. I wanted to wait until we got to the confirmation hearing, which started Monday the 12th, to look in on her energetic body. Again, I want to see how are her chakras aligned going into this confirmation hearing. So again, and not necessarily reading on is she going to get confirmed, all of that jazz. I'm just very curious about looking in on her energetic body. The Handmaiden's Tale herself, if you please. I'm going to do pretty in depth. I'm actually going to pull about six. I'll pull 5 cards. Actually, bump it. Let's pull 7. 7 chakras. Let's go ahead and see. Pull 7 cards for her to see what's going on in her energetic body. Going into the hearing. So, base chakra, solar plexus chakra, crown chakra. Here's why I laughed. Normally when you pull the chakra cards, you'll get, so instead of getting the actual base chakra card, you'll get like home, which is an aspect of the base/root chakra, or you'll get the choice card in the solar plexus chakra, which is your house of action, right? This lady got the actual total chakra card, the actual base chakra, solar plexus, and crown chakra, which is already telling me almost everything I need to know about her chakra alignment. There's mass work. It's not necessarily just one aspect. Again, it's not like it pulled the finances card. It didn't start off with the choice card or with the intelligence card in the crown chakra. It's like, girl, your whole base chakra, put it in the washing machine, wash it, or lay it flat to dry because it needs it needs some work. Let's keep going. Okay, now we're getting some specific cards. Divine consciousness with the crown chakra. Guidance again with the crown chakra. Emotional balance with the heart chakra up. And we finally, I said the choice card. And then choice with the solar plexus chakra. So let's dissect this. Let's pull all of this together. So again, your base chakra, her base chakra is about her connection, how she sees herself, how stable she feels on earth. Does she feel secure and stable? Her family, her finances, her ability to ground herself. Again, like I said, she needs to put this whole base chakra, the entire beginning of her base chakra, put it in a washing machine, wash it on warm, lay flat to dry, cleanse, that type of cleansing. Also, people who tend to have issues with their base chakra, I'm going to be interested again if I pull her cards in, 6 to 8 weeks, if she gets base chakra again. Typically, because I'm curious, because your base chakra, your root chakra develops anywhere from conception all the way up until, depending on age 2 to 3, right? So if you have any kind of childhood trauma, that will always show itself in your base chakra, your root chakra. That will be a reoccurring place of energetic pull for you, is the root chakra. So I'm very curious if I read on her again, or if I read on her consistently, is she going to get a root chakra card again, base chakra? Solar plexus chakra, let's go ahead and dry clean this one for you. So the base chakra, you wash it on warm, lay flat to dry. Solar plexus, go ahead and take this to the dry cleaning because it needs professional attention. Your solar plexus chakra is your house of action. It's yellow. It's what's called your house of fire. She has a hard time. What this tells me is that how she views her power, how she exerts her power, ebbs and flows. It's almost like a pendulum. It swings a little bit too much. It's inconsistent, which, let's be frank, could be an air of caution if you're going to go to the highest court in the land, in these United States of America. You need somebody who's going to be consistently, I would say, assertive and not aggressive, or you're going to need somebody who's not going to be a pushover and who's just going to fall over and capitulate to any type of pressure. You need someone who's going to be a little bit more even keel in how they exert their power. So that, again, you may need to go get that dry cleaned, get some special attention to that. I'm getting my 19 chuckles on because she got her crown chakra again. additional specific crown chakra cards down here at the bottom, but at our base, when we're like, what are the top consistent things that's playing with her? It's her crown chakra. She's a woman of faith. This is also a woman who sat on a lot of, we're going to call it, she uses her beliefs, again, that's why I call her the handmaiden's tale. It bleeds into her professional life. We know this. There's articles out there. I'm not just making this up. So I'm wondering if it's going to be tested this week during her confirmation hearing. I also am not going to be surprised because, the Democrats are going to start asking her about, the judgment, some of the cases that she's written opinions for, some of the articles she published when she was a law professor, when it talks about Roe versus Wade and affordable health care, that case that she just preliminary did a review on a couple months ago. That's going to, how she views religion and its place in how she does her job is going to come out. And that's a place where there's not a balance. She may be so, I almost said hell bent. That's ironic. I didn't mean to do that. But she may be so bent on seeking godly guidance that it may almost confuse and blind her. And I think I could be spot on with that because, again, down here for some additional cards, we've got divine consciousness and guidance. So divine consciousness is all about that interconnection, expansion, oneness, and light. Guidance, again, for your crown chakra is about support, love, signs, and direction. These lines may be blurred. And also, mind you, it is okay to have a strong religious backbone. It is okay to how you view oneness and expansion in any kind of religious setting. I'm not knocking that. I'm not judging her for that. More power to her. The thing is, when that starts to bleed into your job and your job is not of clergy, that can be an issue, and that can be a recurring issue for her. Okay? So I definitely think her crown chakra, her beliefs, and she's going to speak to it too, because again, she's on the stand this week. She's going to have to defend and explain herself. Pay attention to how she talks about not spirituality, but religion, and and will that play a part in how she will do her job on the Supreme Court. Heart chakra with emotional balance. This is about stability, harmony, peace, and fluidity. Your heart chakra is about your ability to give love without expectation, without hope, without needing. And it's also your ability to receive love openly, being able to allow people to share, and just really receiving love without feeling guilt. This is another thing where she's going to struggle, at least this week, and or going forward, or even in the past, with that emotional balance in her heart chakra. I'm wondering if they're going to call into her ability to be emotionally stable. I didn't say mentally stable, I said emotionally stable, which tends to happen when there's ever a woman who's going for a role that tends to be dominated by men. They typically say that women were the more emotional ones. Okay, whatever. But we've got the orange toddler as a president who, he's the most emotionally balanced person ever. But also, too, I think there may be some specific, I'm going to call jabs or questions about her ability to be emotionally stable and to take her emotions out of some of her rulings in the past, and how will that play out for her in the future. So it may not even be so much of doing the gender matriarchal look at it, but actually just, again, going to how did she use emotions, and how did her emotions play into her ability to exert her power. Okay, as in previous court proceedings in the future. And then last but not least, we get another solar plexus chakra card with choice. This is about willpower, courage, free will, and change. Is she going to be a change agent for the positive? to move this country forward? Is she going to be a change agent to move this country in a different direction? Also, with choice and courage and willpower about change, this is all about, again, that solar plexus energy, your house of action, your house of doing. An overbalanced or an overcharged solar plexus chakra, you're going to be more aggressive. An undercharged solar plexus chakra, you're going to be a pushover. You're going to give in to peer pressure very easily. You will, if you had to put it in, human terminology, a pushover. Okay? Is she going to be able to be somewhere in the middle and be assertive? I'm going to make these decisions based off of my courage in the choices that I want to make versus being very aggressive and using any kind of outside influences to make this decision, or being completely capitulating if there's pressure from other like-minded conservatives for her to make her decision. How will she use her solar plexus chakra to make choices if she is indeed confirmed as the new Supreme Court Justice? That made my stomach hurt, child. That was a lot. So there's her energy going into this week. I'm going to stay neutral and see what happens. But if you're curious about her energy, root chakra, solar plexus chakra, crown chakra, and heart chakra. There you have it. All right, guys, until the next video, I hope you enjoyed this. Please make sure you hit the like button if you liked it. I'd love to get you tell me what you guys think, from especially those who have been following her these last couple of weeks since RBG died and they announced that she was going to be, she was the top pick. Do you feel this is pretty spot on from what the impressions that you have of her and her character? And then also, is this coming out to fruition with some of the questions they're asking her during her confirmation hearing? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. So let me know what you think, guys. Till the next video, please take care of yourselves so we can take care of our friends and family, so we can take care of Mama Earth. Woo! And don't, watch The Handmaid's Tale on TV. Don't be it in real life. All right. Bye, guys.